What's up, everyone? This is Draco. RB Leipzig versus Manchester United in the Champions League. This is my match preview. Before we get started, a bit of a breaking news coming out in relation to Paul Pogba. So Raola has come out and gave an interview on Tuttosport saying that I can say that it's over for Paul Pogba at Manchester United. That is a very disgusting and a snaky behavior to do. And to be frank, that snaky behavior is not new to these guys, right? Paul Pogba is represented by Raola. That's his client. So which means that whatever Raola is saying, Paul Pogba is coming through from some shape or form, is coming through from Paul Pogba. Why did he do that before eve of the biggest game of the season and the eve of the Manchester derby? We do not know. But a very, very bad move. And you know what? I don't know if we're gonna have the balls to drop him. If it was up to me, I'll just drop him and just play him in reserves and make him run out his contract. But it is such an evil thing to do, snaky behavior to do. You're looking at Di Maria, right? This is above Di Maria's level. Di Maria, at least he did not do that. He forced himself out of the contract. But this guy has been taking millions out of Manchester United and us, and has been running his mouth freely while his client Paul Pogba is sitting there not doing anything about it. To be frank, you know, I've tweeted it as well saying that I cannot remember more than 10 performances in the past 4 years that I can remember Pogba performing. So is it really going to be a miss? I don't think so. I don't think so. But anyway, this has irked me, and I'm sure a lot of the United fans out there. But this is what Raola has come out and said in relation to Paul Pogba and Manchester United. But on to the match preview. RB Leipzig versus Manchester United in the Champions League. This is a massive game. Before we get into the predicted lineup, this is how it stands currently in the table. As you can see, we are still leading, but we got 3 teams that can still qualify. And there's 2 positions. All 3 are in 9 points. PSG are playing Istanbul. We expect PSG to beat them, so that's pretty much them going through to the next round. It's gonna be between United and Leipzig for me. And we played them, and the first time we played them, the last time we played them, we absolutely dominated them and destroyed them. However, I feel that this is going to be a slightly different match where we are playing away to Leipzig. Leipzig are going to be out for revenge in some shape or form, in my opinion. But it is so tight. All we gotta do is avoid defeat and we are through, right? Like, avoid defeat and we are through. The table is awesome. Look, let's face it, when the draw was made, not many of us were hoping, with the form that United were in back then, was hoping that we'll get through, right? We have a Champions League semi-finalist, RB Leipzig, and a fantastic team to watch. And we got PSG, a finalist, and the likes of Mbappe, Neymar, star players. But here we are, top of the pile, and the game is in our hands. The game is actually in our hands, right? Looking at the lineup, this is my predicted lineup. I hope you guys can see this. No. There we go. There we go. This is my predicted lineup. I think we're going to go for 5-3-2 formation. Yes, I have included Paul Pogba because I don't believe Paul Pogba had such a great game over the weekend. But I don't believe Solskjaer will have the balls to drop him, right? I just don't see it. Obviously, Fred is suspended for this game, but I don't see it. But going back 3, Luke Shaw has travelled with the United squad, which means he is fit to start and play. The 2 players that has not travelled is Cavani and Martial, 2 strikers actually. So kind of have to play around a little bit. But I'm going for a 5-3-2 formation. Telles and Wan-Bissaka as the wing backs. A flat back 3 with Luke Shaw on the left side of the central defense, and he does a good job there. De Gea is fit and travelled, so I expect him to start, and Maguire and Lindelof, the other 2 centre backs, I feel will start. On the midfield, obviously Fred is out. Don't think Matic will play this game, but McTominay being the water carrier, you can say, and he had a good game against RB Leipzig the first game. I think he's gonna start. And Bruno Fernandes, you just can't drop this man, right? This is the player that we all expect United to have, this type of player. We all expect that from Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba I reckon will start, despite what his agent has come out and said. I think, you know, what's the worst thing? The worst thing is that they're actually training now. Like, they're actually training now together. Like, how does that work? It's so bad. But I think Paul Pogba will start this game. I do have my heart set on Donny van de Beek starting, and I think Donny van de Beek should start. But I think this is the end of the line for Paul Pogba. And we have said that many times now. You know, absolutely disgusting player and disgusting agent. Up front, we got nobody. We got Igalo as the other number 9, but it's going to be Rashford and Greenwood, the only sort of natural or strikers that can play that position. I went for 5-3-2. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What sort of lineup you guys are going for? What do you think about the Paul Pogba news? And do you think Paul Pogba should be dropped for this particular game and beyond? And beyond. I'm going to put out the comment out in the pin section, so do go and check it out. In regards to the game itself, it's gonna be a good game. I think statistically, let's have a look at some of the stats. In terms of the form that we're in, the last 6 games we have only lost 1 game, which is the home game against PSG, whereas RB Leipzig have lost against PSG and drew a game. So in terms of the form, we are in a better shape. Although the last few games, RB Leipzig have conceded three goals apiece. Mind you, they played Bayern Munich just not so long ago, just a few days ago. So that's a very good result for them away from home. So they're gonna go into this game kind of like uplifted. But so are we. We have had a fantastic last couple of games. Minus the PSG, I felt that we did do really well against PSG, and we should have won that. West Ham, Southampton, Istanbul, you can count that, I guess, and Everton. Those were fantastic games for us. But on looking at it from form wise, I think we are in a better form. I am gonna go for a 1-1 draw. I think it's gonna be a very tight game, very tense game. RB Leipzig have to win. They're gonna have to come out and win. But with our back sort of 5 and the form that some of these players are in, Tellez, I'm loving what he's done. Wan-Bissaka had a fantastic game as well. I felt Maguire is getting into shape and getting good as well. Luke Shaw, I trust him in a centre-back position on the left side, more so on the left wing position, left back position. And McTominay being the water carrier, and Bruno Fernandes. And we've got threat going forward. We've got pace going forward. That's maybe Rashford and Greenwood. But that's my match preview in regards to RB Leipzig versus Manchester United. I'll catch you guys in the match review. Have a fantastic evening and take care.